Nowadays, do you go to the cinema or do you saw the last movie Netflix? Hi, my name is Manuel Armando Rodriguez Avila and I am a student from 6th semester of high school in the Anahuac Bachillerato Jalapa. And for this documentary, we resolve the next question. Who will dominate the market in the future? The streaming platforms or the TV cable or the cinema? We discovered and answered this question with the research and the information that I say in the next minutes. First, we need to know what is a streaming platform because apparently they are new. Okay, streaming is a technology that allows us to view an audio or a video file directly from an internet page or mobile application without downloading it completely to our device. The most popular service of streaming nowadays are Netflix, Amazon Prime, HBO Go, Fox Plus, Star Plus, Disney Plus, Apple TV. All these companies want to have the most amount of people in their sites or apps. To continue answering the principal question, we do a comparison about how much we spend in these three services to watch movies or TV shows. First, we do research about the prices in this service and the sum of 5 stream platforms service that are most famous in the world, like Netflix, Disney Plus, Apple TV, Amazon. Okay, per month will be 742 pesos. For the cable TV in Mexico, a medium service for and a TV and additional is the price in 723 pesos. For the cinema, the sum of a movie in a normal room it's 40 pesos. Okay, with these prices, we know that the 5 platform streaming are more expensive than the others too, but we we want to highlight some points that we can name advantage and disadvantage. Okay, for the platform streamings, you can see in any device, in your cell phone, computer, or TV. And the many times that Hi, we are with Luisa Fernanda Rodriguez Avila, and she comes to talk with us about the main topic that is platform streaming versus cinema. Hi Luisa, how are you?
Fine, thanks for having me here. I'm so glad.
Okay, let's start with the interview. Do you know what are the streaming?
Yes, of course, I know that they are apps or websites that you can find some content like series or different movies of different topics like comedy or anything.
Okay. Do you prefer to see a platform streaming or a TV or go to a cinema? What do you prefer?
I think it all kind of depends of what I want that day or how do I feel, because sometimes when I want to sleep I see the TV, but when I want to get entertainment in my house, I want to see series in the platform streaming or movies, and or other sometimes I want to go out and have an experience in the cinema, for example.
Um, in the economic, how much do you spend to the platform streaming platform?
Can you repeat the question?
Oh yes, yes. In the economic, how much do you spend in this type of websites?
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe it will be something like um 634 pesos
Oh, okay, okay.
at month.
What content do you prefer to see in the streaming platforms? Comedy, horror.
Okay, so I prefer to see series. Yeah, I like so much the comedy ones, mm, but I like the ones that are tragic or with drama, with a lot of drama in there. But I like the movies the comedy movies. It kind of depends how do I feel and what I want to see in that moment.
For you, in the future, uh, which will the who dominates the market? The platform streaming, the cinema. What do you think about it?
Well, I think in the future it will be the platform streaming because they are already win a lot part of the market. Um, yeah, I think it will be the streaming platforms.
And what are the advantages that you can see in the streaming platforms?
Okay, so I think some of the advantages are that we can stay in our homes and be with our family and with the people that we want to see a movie or a series. And it will be more comfortable and more relaxing. Yeah.
And for the last question, what do you think about the new movies that are in the streaming platforms, but they are not in the cinemas, like Mulan, like Raja,
Yes.
Soul, for example?
Yes. I think it was a great movement from the platform streaming because they win a lot of market with that. Because of the pandemic, we can go out. We can't go out to the cinema, so it's more comfortable and more secure to stay in our homes, stay in a movie. Um, but yeah, the cinema, it's
In the
totally an
pandemic
experience
time, we
going there.
saw an accelerated development
Nice,
for the
nice.
creation and
Thank you
improvement of
very
this
much
service that
for your time,
perhaps
for the
without the
interview. Thank you very much.
existence
Thank you.
of the pandemic, its premieres would have been delayed. Such is the case of Disney Plus, that they take the advantage of the pandemic to bring out all this old and new content that are very invading, and this content are they create are so new that there is only in the platform, like the movie of Mulan, Raja, Soul, that it's a beautiful movie. Some TV shows like WandaVision or Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and unlike the cinema that with the advent of the pandemic has been affected since many of the big companies removed their films from the cinema or delayed them for the next few years. Apart from the pandemic, needs to be a separation and open places. Apart from that, they had to compete with the stream platforms, but also with the creations of the autocinemas, because the pandemic, a lot of people in the world creates the autocinemas, bring back the autocinemas that in that time, And all these changes in the pandemic are seen at this year's Oscars that reward both movies from the cinema and movies from streaming platforms. That is the first time that they include in the Oscars the streaming platforms. Then, what's our answer to the original question? Well, it's true that the technology is getting moving forward than and improving, but cinema and we have saw that not that one of the disadvantage of these streaming platforms are that they are expensive from a lot of people in countries like Mexico or in South America or Africa, that they don't have the money to pay this type of service because they prefer go to cinema to is more cheaper or see the TV, and it's how the TV and the cinema continues in this fight. But cinema has given and will continue to give battle to streaming platforms as in its time radio to many people who were surveyed prefer to go to the cinema for what it means, another prefer to be watching the movies from the comfort of their homes. Thank you, and this is all for this documentary. See you the next time.